My book is The Next 100 Million, America in 2050. And it's really a book about the United States and where it's likely to be in the next 40 years. And it's essentially an optimistic view, but it also has many caveats about what the things we need to address and that we're not addressing right now. I mean, the main problems we face really are not going to be race, and they're not going to be the environment. I think those things we'll do okay with. The big problem is going to be class and the growing division between rich and poor, but maybe more importantly, the growing alienation and diminishment of the middle class. One of the interesting things is the U.S. is the only major industrial country in the developed world that has a growing population, and that really is our best source of hope. I think if you look at America in 2051, it's going to be ethnically very different. It's going to be, if not a majority non-white, very close to it. There'll be a lot of mixed race people. The culture will change considerably, much more influence of Hispanics and Asians in particular. And I think it's also going to be a country that's more spread out. There'll be, I think there's going to be a movement into places like the Great Plains, into some of the smaller towns and cities, which have been depopulating as the population is really forced to move away from the coast because of the cost of living. The great advantage for the middle of the country, besides having lower costs, is many great natural resources there, agriculturally, energy, our manufacturing industries are there. Those are all going to be key factors. And I think that with technology, the sense of alienation and the sense of disconnection from what's going on in the world will change because people get the internet. You know, you could be a farmer in North Dakota and get the same information as a commodity broker in Chicago or New York.